ULTIMA to the moon business presentation for new people. So I hope there's plenty of new prospects in the room. By the way, of course, this is being recorded. So should you need it in the future, in the immediate future, of course, because things powerfully change, then get this out to all your prospects, because this is a life-changing opportunity, both from a customer and a networker business perspective. What we have our hands on is the most amazing wealth building or abundance building residual passive income with an almost guaranteed aspect to it that you have ever seen. I'm going to go through the details in this presentation, but for those who are brand new, you need to know who I am and who Enika is. Well, we are both Black Diamond leaders in the business. We are the #1 leaders in the company. We've been with this company for 3 years. And in this 3 years, we have seen hundreds of other opportunities come and go and disappear completely. We know other network marketers who haven't joined us in the future have already done many of these opportunities that have burnt out. Well, welcome to ULTIMA. This is our home, and I'm going to go through the reasons why and the presentation. So before I start, of course, there is the disclaimer. I'm not a legal or financial advisor, of course, and there are no guarantees. Please make yourself familiar with this disclaimer before you go ahead with any of our products. But this is the dilemma that everybody's in. Let's get started. These are the 3 aspects that people need to master. How do you earn money, save money, and then multiply money? Because you need to earn a lot. You need to save it against inflation and crisis. And of course, you need to know how to multiply the money that you're making. Well, I'm going to cover all those aspects in this presentation with the technology we've got our hands on. The technology is, of course, the blockchain. And I want to compare the blockchain quickly to the opportunity of the internet. Now, the internet has produced many giants, but when it started, of course, not many people actually believed in it. But today there are 4.4 billion users of the internet all over the world. And this is where we come in. This is where the blockchain has created this brand new chance, opportunity. There are only 350 million blockchain wallets in the world right now, 350 million users compared to 4.4 billion. Guys, this is your chance, your opportunity. And if you're keeping your eye on this industry overall, you know that cryptocurrency is booming. It is the cryptocurrency of today. It is the currency that people are quickly moving into. Downloading the decentralized wallets in the decentralized aspect of the blockchain. This is where it's all happening. You know it is, and I have an opportunity here for you so you can benefit from the growth of what is happening in this space. Already, there are giant institutions and corporations embracing blockchain technology, centralized and decentralized. They say that by 2030, there'll be 1 billion users in this industry. Today, 50 million. You've got to get in front of this tsunami, guys. You've got to take and grab the opportunity to change your life. Let's face it. You know there is not a lot out there that can bring in an income stream like this industry, like cryptocurrency. It's the last standing bastion of being able to generate wealth. Starting with small capital, of course. And I'm going to show you how we do it, how we have done it, how many in our team and our leaders have done it as well. So let's move on. This company is over 7 years old, almost 8. It is the longest standing crypto network marketing company in the world. We've got all the proofs that you could wish to have. The proof of concept, the proof of technology, which I'm going to show you, the proof of the market. And in the 7, 8 years that the company's been in standing, We have nearly 3 million users that are reached out to this company. 3 million. We've got a community potential that is going to boom when I show you the new innovations that we have brought to the world by Alex Reinhardt, the founder, the CEO, the entrepreneur and businessman that is driving this technology to the benefit of the people. He's written a book called You Are Number One because it's all about empowerment, empowering yourself, self-development, self-leadership, accumulating wealth, how to build your assets. This man is an economist, an expert on the blockchain, a serial entrepreneur, and is regarded as being one of the top 10 most influential people in the blockchain space, and one of the top 100 you need to know in Dubai. Also featured in all these journals. This man is spoken about, he speaks on the stage worldwide, and he is the founder and leader of what I'm showing you today. He's innovated his own blockchain. There are many blockchains in the world. The first one, of course, being Bitcoin. Ethereum has its own blockchain. Tron has its own blockchain, and there are many others. Well, here's the latest edition, the smart blockchain, innovated by the team of Alex Reinhardt. This is a truly decentralized blockchain operating by smart contracts with high speed and transaction volume to make it scalable. It's modern, it's fast, and it hosts our token, ULTIMA. ULTIMA token is the token that is on the blockchain, the smart blockchain, with a supply of only 100,000. This is where it gets interesting, guys. This is where you need to take note. This token has a maximum supply, audited, certified, as only 100,000. And the way this token's come to the market, I'm going to show you drip by drip. Every token or coin in the world is brought to the public market in one way or another. What I'm going to show you now is a new concept, a new innovation of bringing tokens into the world supply to the community. Right now, there's only 27,000 of these ULTIMA tokens available from the max supply of 100,000. And in the short time this token has been live, over 4 million transactions have taken place, which means 300,000 ULTIMA has transacted on the blockchain, showing people how to earn, save, and multiply money on the smart blockchain, this new innovation. Certic have already certified and audited the smart contracts in relation to ULTIMA token. Certic are the most sought after auditors of smart contracts in the world. And we have got the green tick and an auditing that you can check. We're on exchanges of Gate.io, MEXC, many other, CoinW, top exchanges in the world. We are a verified token on the CoinMarketCap. This is ULTIMA token. This is empowering lives. And I'm going to go into the more detail of why we've been reported positively in more than 70 publications. ULTIMA token hosted on the new innovation, smart blockchain, brought to the world by the innovator, entrepreneur with his team, Alex Reinhardt. Now, if you want to check the white papers, please, whilst the screen is showing, you can quickly check the QR codes, check them later for the white paper on both the smart coin or the smart blockchain and ULTIMA token, the token that is hosted on the smart blockchain. Now, we have a roadmap. Some of this roadmap is already completed. We have our own decentralized wallet you can download from the app stores. This wallet is very highly technical, very highly advanced, and it comes with special features, one of which I will mention on this call. We are going through the growth and stabilization period where we are consolidating our business plan and roadmap for this token to completely explode in 2025. we have a potential price growth that we're going to talk about on this call as to where this token is going now. Yes, right now, the token price is around $3,500 per token. Now, that ain't bad, but we're going other places. We do not intend to hang around at that price. So where do we intend to go? We intend to drive the token price to $100,000 and beyond, and reach 100 million community users worldwide. How we are going to do that is highlighted in the roadmap, but also we have the token with an ecosystem rolling out to support it in its growth phase. The most important part of this ecosystem that helps you earn, save, and multiply are the pools. And the latest pool I'm going to talk about is the premium pool, that is the one that will deliver you a daily, residual, lifetime passive income. Every day dropped like a wealth drop into your wallet. I'm going to cover how we can utilize it as well. But how does it happen? What makes this work? Well, let's have a look, first of all, at mining with Bitcoin. Mining with Bitcoin is extremely expensive. In fact, it's become frowned upon worldwide because of its carbon footprint it creates. Expensive, carbon footprint, authorities don't like it, and that is mining, for example, of Bitcoin. Things have moved since Bitcoin was introduced. Things have become more powerful, more advanced. Now, staking is the part where you can actually hold tokens or coins in a certain wallet, and you can generate an income from staking. We call it staking, where you hold the coin. The coin, because you are holding it off the market, you are rewarded because you're reducing the supply of the coin on the market to help it increase its price via demand. Now, staking is useful, and I'm going to talk a little bit more, but what we are primarily talking about is splitting. This is how we bring tokens to the market. It's never been heard of before. It's brand new innovation and brought to the world by Alex Reinhardt. But one thing is for certain, it is getting the eyes of the community worldwide. Others are looking at this technology and thinking, that is very good. So I would not be at all surprised if within just a few short years, this model will be copied by other tokens and coins. Splitting, I'll talk a little bit more about it in a moment. But let's just compare mining, which we know there's Bitcoin, staking, let me talk about this again, and of course, splitting, just so you get this clear. Mining with Bitcoin, we know about. You can look at the slide later and do the comparison. What I'm interested in talking about, of course, is staking and splitting, because we are bringing forward the hybrid of staking and splitting with the 2.0 pool version, the premium pool that we're going to talk about tonight. So when you look at staking, one of the leading coins for staking, of course, is Ethereum, that has an unlimited supply of coins, by the way. Ethereum coins, unlimited supply. We've only got a 100,000 certified by Certic, supplied by smart contracts of ULTIMA token. There will never be more than 100,000. And Ethereum is bringing 1,400 a day to the market. We're bringing 25 tokens a day, but I'm going to show you how a hyper deflationary model, how this is going to be reduced even further to reduce the supply, increase the demand, and drive that price. Now in Ethereum, there's no halving. We have a halving. That's a hyper deflation we're going to talk about. The 1.5% burning fee in Ethereum. Now, this is how, or part of the way, we have a freezing fee of 5% that feeds in to one of our pools that makes this extremely unique. It's called the buyback pool, and this is where your risk as a customer is very significantly reduced. It's amazing. I'm going to tell you more as we move through this presentation. Now, in Ethereum, you've got 20 days to unlock your tokens, i.e. the notice of where you can withdraw them. We're 12 months, but we're 12 months for a good reason. You need to know these details, guys. I hope you're taking a picture of the slide, maybe. But, you know, look at what you can earn with the Ethereum staking, between 4 and 6% a year. This is what I'm talking about, being able to earn, save, and multiply your income. With our business model, between 6 and 24 months only, you are looking at around 30 to 300% a year. And I'm going to show you how that works, because this is the interesting part. Premier pool or the splits, the splitting technology. We have, if you look on the left, the buyback pool and the premium pool. I'm going to explain how this works, how you can secure yourself a daily residual passive income in ULTIMA token that with ease can be actually put onto a MasterCard and spent as fiat currency. So let's have a look a little bit closer how this works, because you are now the customer. You will become a lender. You will provide lending liquidity to what we call the buyback pool. This is interesting. Please take note. Nobody else in the world is doing this, because look at the important word, lending. You are going to lend liquidity to a buyback pool. And when you do, the pool, the premium pool, issue you what we call splits. That split, depending on the liquidity that you lend, will be of a certain size. That size of split that you receive will determine how many ULTIMA tokens you are rewarded with every single day for life. So you find your liquidity, you lend it to the pool, the buyback pool. Then the premium pool by smart contract issues you the splits according to the amount you lend. And then you get paid a daily reward for the rest of your life. And at some point, you may decide you want to sell your split back into the buyback pool. The buyback pool, with a payment plan I will show you, will then return the capital that you spent. The capital that you purchased the splits with will come back into your pocket, even though you've been paid a reward every single day since you provided that liquidity, since you became a lender. So you receive all your liquidity back in the same method that you lent it, in ULTIMA token. You lend in ULTIMA token to the buyback pool. The buyback pool gives you back ULTIMA token when you decide you want to sell your split. Now, you may never decide to do that, but it's there if you want it, which means this is about as close to risk-free as you're going to get. The buyback pool is decentralized. It operates by smart contracts on the blockchain, not from the company. This is all smart contracts. So when you decide to sell your split, and if you decide to do so, of course, the rewards that you are receiving daily will stop. You can't cancel that decision. The split will then decide to pay you back from the pool. The split that you sell back to the pool will be burnt, which means the amount of splits that are in the market receiving a daily reward from the distribution of tokens will be reduced. Here we have the hybrid reward system with mining, in other words, producing the coin to the community by daily reward. I'm going to tell you how many in a moment. And then, of course, staking, because the staking aspect is you holding the splits that pay you a reward. You've already seen the annual reward, which is incredibly crazy. And then when and if you decide to do so, you can remove them from staking. You can sell the split back to the buyback pool and receive all the liquidity that you lent back into your pocket in ULTIMA token. Whilst it's staked, whilst it's in there, it's earning you every day for the rest of your life, a rewarding ULTIMA token that is being released, being dropped to you. These wealth drops into your decentralized wallet. And when you receive these daily drops, you can easily exchange them on the exchanges. You can even take it to the USDT from the exchange to your MasterCard. Or you can sell them to somebody else on what we call a peer-to-peer system. In other words, you find other people that perhaps want to buy your token. You can sell it for cash. You can sell it for Bitcoin to a peer-to-peer. Anything you want, that is up to you. But this is the hybrid that we have. And here what you are looking at is your decision to get involved. What level, what do you want to lend liquidity at? You can start at 220 euros and you will receive 0.01 split. I'll tell you more how this works as we move forward, but you can decide to have as many of these as you like, as often as you like, compound when you like, but these are the splits that you will secure by lending liquidity to the buyback pool. Lending that can come back to you at any time. Now, these contracts, these splits that you purchase will attract the daily drops. The bigger the splits, the more splits you have, then of course, the bigger or greater the daily reward you are going to receive for life. And how can it be for life? I'm going to show you how it all works. But let's have a look at just to keep the numbers easy, by the way, one split. One split in a premium pool will cost you 22,000 euros. You don't need one. Let me remind you, you can go as little as 220 euros and secure yourself a daily residual income. But for ease of numbers, we will work on one split costing 22,000 euros. Now, you're going to ask, I would hope, well, how much is my split that I secure going to attract every day into my own decentralized wallet? Now we have to make some assumptions. Now we have to decide what we believe, how many splits will be live from the day of launch on the 1st of June. You see, we're in a promotional phase right now. We're in the setup stage, getting ready for the launch of this premium pool. It will go live on the 1st of June, and everybody right now is accumulating these splits. But let's assume that by the time we launch on the 1st of June, there are 1,000 splits in the market. In other words, the community have lent liquidity to the pool, and the pool has distributed 1,000 splits to those people who provided that liquidity. So every day on the 1st of June onwards, what will happen is the smart contract supply of token will drop 25 tokens to 1,000 splits, the distribution evenly. And if you work that out over 6 months, that means one split in 180 days would actually be rewarded 4.5 ULTIMA. That's if the split stayed at the same 1,000. And that means that at today's average value of 4,000 euros on the token price, the token, that would be 18,000 euros that would be rewarded in that 180 days. Now, remember, we have to make some assumptions here. This is where we can't give guarantees. But what I can say at this moment in time, we're nowhere near 1,000 splits going live on the 1st of June. That may well change by the end of the month, but we're nowhere near there yet. So we're going to assume a steady price right now. Token price over 6 months doesn't move. Let's say 4,000 euros. You pay 22,000 for one split. You lent liquidity. Remember, you are lending the liquidity to the market. And if what happens when then 25 tokens a day get released and distributed, you know that that's 4.5 ULTIMA in that 180 days would make you 18,000 euros based on the static token price of 4,000 euros. But then maybe when you've been earning this type of reward, you might want to then sell back your split, unstake it, send it back to the buyback pool, and then you would receive the same liquidity you paid, in this example, 22,000 euros. You would receive that in a payment plan. 5% 1 month, 5% the second month. As you can see on the right-hand side, you would receive back in the equivalent fiat currency you paid, but of course in ULTIMA, the full 22,000 euros. In ULTIMA, you then take the ULTIMA to the market, into the USDT, onto your card, sell peer-to-peer. That would mean, in this example I'm giving you here, this is if the token price stays at 4,000, by the way, 18,000 in rewards in 6 months, and then, of course, the ability to withdraw the liquidity that you lent and then receive that back over 12 months. Now, let's have a look at some other type of examples. Let's say there's only 100 splits on the market 1st of June, and you've got 1 split. Well, you would earn 45 ULTIMA, and priced at 4,000 euros, so that's the price of token we're going to assume for the whole 6 months, you would earn 180,000 euros in ULTIMA, 800%. But we know there's going to be more than 100 splits, okay? So let's assume 1,000 splits in the market. As we've already shown you, 18,000 euros, if the token price stays the same, the distribution of the token come into your wallet every single day by smart contract. Nobody can stop it. You will receive it whether you like it or not, until you decide that you want to sell your split back to the buyback pool. Now, what if there's 10,000 splits in the market? Now, 10,000 splits would mean that they've all been sold at a price of 22,000 euros per split. What is that? 220 million euros in volume that has to be transacted. That's incredible. So let's say those are 10,000 splits, and you have got the split earning for you over 180 days, the 6 months at 4,000 euros token price, 1 split. You would still earn 1,800 euros by reward, 8% in 6 months. That is still amazing, right? But what if the token price increases to 50,000? And at this point, I want to tell you what the projection, no guarantees, of course. But the company, Alex himself, is projecting the token price in August to reach between $8,000 and $10,000. Why? Because of what I'm going to show you in a moment by the hyperdeflation. That means that the token price reached $50,000 in the next 6 months, then you would be looking at a 100% return on the rewards, that your equivalent that you lent liquidity for, and you can always withdraw the liquidity, right? The more splits that are purchased, the premium splits are purchased, of course, the price has to increase because the demand on the token to purchase or create the lending for the splits has to go through the market. This is one of the driver factors to reach $100,000 in the future. So the more splits, the higher the price. Let's have a look at the 1 split example again, compared to holding 10 splits and a higher price. If you look at the one on the right, holding 10 splits, and I'm going to show you how you can get free splits in a moment, these splits for free. But these 10 splits, assuming that the token price reaches 20,000, okay, in this 180 days, you are looking at a potential reward of 90,000 euros. That is phenomenal, and it is absolutely realistic when you look at what I'm going to cover in a moment, the hyperdeflationary model. But I mentioned I would show you how to get these splits for free. Because we are in the setup stage, we are in pre-launch of the premium pool, you have the opportunity right now to go into the promotion and receive 3.6 more free splits than what you actually purchase or lend liquidity for. 360%, but that's only until Friday. Then it's going to drop by 20%, and this will continue. The decrease in the promo until we launch on the 1st of June, go live, and the wallets start to receive the daily income. So you need to grab the opportunity early doors and get some free splits working for you from day one. That is what is happening. That is what people are doing. And why do we have the confidence in the growth of the token price? Because the supply of the token is going to be halved every 6 months. Now look at the top. Number one, we've already been there. That halving has already happened. We used to have 50 tokens a day come into the market. Now 25. Until the end of the year, 6 months. And then if you look down line number 3, 12 tokens will be coming to the market to be distributed to the whole community. This is critical, guys. You have to realize that the supply right now is abundant. You are in the opportunity to gather tokens because coming soon is a significant decrease, and we believe a significant rise in price because of the demand we see coming. So you need to take that opportunity. There are people, of course, who are hodling the token. There are those people sell every day, and then when the token price goes to 20,000, they're going to be going, oh no, I sold all my coins at the bottom of the market. Wrong mindset, guys. We're showing you how you can be successful. The mindset should be to hodl. If you are a customer, you should be hodling these tokens. Hold them until the price you purchase them at is higher. And then you enter the market, and then you can benefit from the growth in the token. These are the golden rules across the board for all cryptocurrencies. So those people selling now, guys, why are you doing that? We know this token price is going to increase, and then you'll have none left because the supply is being significantly brought down as we build demand. Now, of course, you might want transparency on these tokens. Remember, we are approved and certified by Certic, the leading auditors in the world for smart contracts. 85% of the tokens are locked up in pools or locked up, ready to be brought to the world in supply, the community. Only 15% is in circulation. That's what we have right now. Now, of course, the buyback pool on the right has got a hazy QR code. You can't check that yet, but you will be able to by the time we launch. We're in setup phase, remember, everything is unfolding. Now, we want to drive that price. We want to reach $100,000 more. You can see on the right-hand picture that the supply is being reduced and reduced. So the open supply in the market is going to become scarce. And there'll never be more than 100,000 tokens of ULTIMA in the world anyway. And when you transact ULTIMA at any time, there is a 5% transaction fee. But you know where that fee goes? Back to the buyback pool to benefit the community. That is the 5% frozen fee. It goes in a buyback pool, and it helps you guys as a customer have that knowledge that you are almost risk-free when you enter or lend to the liquidity pool. And to drive the price, of course, the market, the tokens coming to market is being reduced. But here are some examples of what is being brought in to create more demand. Yes, we're around $4,000 on the token price now. I've already mentioned by August, as we roll out more of this ecosystem, we are going to be around $20,000 10,000, and then by the end of the year, I should say, around $20,000. The delegated liquidity pools on the top left-hand side, the premium pool, this is your bread and butter. This is your daily income, hands-free, passive, lifetime income into your wallet every single day. And when you want to spend it, it's easy to move on to your ULTIMA MasterCard. Now, we've got all this ecosystem rolling out with games, a travel club. We have a Leeds Academy for you networkers that want to build the business part of this ULTIMA token business project. We've got many things happening, unfolding to drive that price up as we are reducing the supply to the market. Right now, live, you can have the ULTIMA card. It is easy to purchase. The ULTIMA card offers you the seamless transition or transfer of your ULTIMA token into fiat currency that can be spent anywhere, online, offline, cash point, to withdraw that liquidity in fiat currency to your pocket. The physical card, and we have a virtual card that can be plugged into Google Pay and Apple Pay. We've got the best project in the world in the crypto space because we are here long term. When you look at the bull run market that is talked about at the moment, that bull run market will end. And the people who've been speculating, we already know 86% of them will lose. But what we have here is you have got a buyback on the liquidity you lend. You've got a daily reward that will pay you every day forever. We don't need to focus on the bull run. We have got an ongoing bull run with our ecosystem and project with ULTIMA. We're even looking forward to the voucher system for cars, for shopping. There's a shopping website that's soon to launch, flights, travel, with 50% cash back and the ability to use ULTIMA token in the process. This is all coming and will be delivered before the end of this year. So you're talking 7 months maximum as this is rolling out continuously. Now, if that alone as a customer is a very attractive feature, the ability to plug in and to hands-free earn every day in crypto, the currency of today that you can bridge into fiat currency and spend forever. But on top of that, you might be very interested in the business part. We have the best compensation plan available to business builders in the world in the network marketing industry as a whole. When you look at what the ability to return to those who are helping us grow this community to 100 million is capable of 40% direct bonus at this time during a promotion period. 40%. Remember, when anyone provides liquidity by acquiring splits, that amount of split purchase is what the commissions are paid on in ULTIMA business splits. So you can build your business, you can build your pension. This is our home with the commission plan from the business pool. The business pool, your commissions are paid in lifetime income splits. And looking forward to the future, there will be an opportunity for those business splits to be converted into fiat currency liquidity. So build your business, create your pension. This is home. We will be here for many more years with the best products in the world in this industry. There we have it. We got games. We've got Smart Defender, and here's the card. Smart Defender, in conjunction with your smart wallet, gives you almost cold wallet protection on your assets. Almost cold wallet. The only step up from this is a paper wallet. This is a system designed by the team of Alex Reinhardt. It is a Defender system working in conjunction with your wallet. That is amazing, guys. That is asset protection that you need in this space. So we are on our journey. We are building towards 100 million users. We stand shoulder to shoulder with Alex Reinhardt. We are all over the world as team leaders, building our team, training our team, and this is our dream. We will always continue. You guys are invited to join us. I hope you do, and that you get started during this promotion phase. At this point, let me just go on to the next slide here. I'm just going to summarize and say to you that with nearly 3 million that we can reach out to already in this community, we have the technology, the transaction volume that will happen generating gas fees and transaction fees that will see our token rocket to the moon. And I'm now going to hand over to Enika, who's going to show you something that we are doing imminently. Okay, bear with us one moment. Always technology like this lets you down at the last second. We've got something lined up for you to see. Okay, no, that one isn't working, but mine should be working on the presentation. Let me just share it, because what I want to say to you guys is, and it's a shame the video wasn't working, because it shows you our promotion for the event that we are holding, a To the Moony team event in Budapest on the 8th of June. You can scan the QR code on the top right-hand corner, and we're asking you leaders out there, leaders, buy these tickets. They're really cheap as chips, as we would say in the UK, cheap as chips, but go and buy these tickets. Any leader in the next 15 leaders that we have that purchases 20 tickets in bulk, and they are cheap as chips, you will see, just scan the code. Any leader that buys a bulk of 20 tickets, we will give them 5 physical UCrypto MasterCards for free to distribute to the team as a promotion. 5 of these MasterCards that are worth $250 each. We will give you 5. All you have to do as a leader is purchase 20 tickets. And when you do, sell them into your team, because you're going to get your money back and 5 MasterCards when we see you in Budapest. So we look forward to Saturday, the 8th of June. Guys, come and join us. We are hoping to put between 600 and 800 people in the room. We will have surprises. We will have dinners. We'll have training. We'll have education. We'll have Alex Reinhardt beaming in on the day live. And it's going to be an amazing, fun-filled day with all the latest breaking news you would wish to hear. So with that, I'm going to just stop the share. I hope you guys have managed to just scan that QR code and remember the promotion on the leaders that buy 20 tickets or more. On that, have we stopped recording yet, by the way? So there we have it, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please distribute this presentation to all the people who need to see it. Let's make this happen and build this business big. We look forward to seeing you live in Budapest. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great end of the weekend and next week. Superb. Thank you.